Hey, YouTube. I'm Brick Smith. Welcome to Short Sort 4 with
Me,
Kevin.
Kevin again. I'm here again.
It's Kevin A. Hinkle.
Yes, it is.
Joe, today we are discussing our
Cheesy.
cheesums slopums.
Our cheesums.
Cheesum slopums.
That's the Latin name.
What?
The Latin name for these. It's like when Wile E. Coyote's running, and it's the Latin.
There you go.
Cheesum slopums.
As you can see, Kevin's are much more separated than mine's.
They are.
Since he didn't decide to say anything, I have to put him on the big screen.
Sorry. They are. They are.
Kevin, tell us how you got them broken down, sir.
So yeah. So the single, the 1x1 cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and the 1x2 cheese. We were talking last time about official Lego names. I've always hated the official Lego name for the cheese slope.
I'd love to hear it.
1x1 by 2/3 plate. Yeah, I think that's the name. And I'm like, what? That's a cheese slope. It's just super cumbersome and ridiculous. So yeah, the cheese, both the single and the double cheese, are on my wall. So anything that's on my wall gets sorted out by both shape and by color. You can see I don't have as many of these as I had of the round tiles from last time. So there's a little scarcity there. We can see the bottom of the bin and
wow,
like that. This one is definitely, out of these colors I picked, the one I have the least amount of, the yellow double.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're sorted out here. I can safely say I have no excess of these.
So when the yellow's done, it's done.
It's when this is out, there's no more. Of course, I do have a couple bins that need to be sorted, but there's no way that baby's getting filled with that.
No, I imagine not.
Yeah, so that's pretty easy. Same story with these. Anything that's clear. So if there's any clear, like I know there's clear cheese slopes, just the 1x, those are definitely in the clear bin.
Right.
And just like you mentioned last time, if there's anything with a print or a sticker on it, I do put all of those in a different bin too.
No, they gotta go. You cannot. People, get your prints and stickers out of your regular bins.
Get them out of there.
They do not. Me and Kevin completely agree on this. They cannot stay there. They need to go to their own home in their own space.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So here I have this is where I'm at now with mine. These are my cheese slopes. Period. There are trans. There are onesies. There are twosies. There's a story behind this. There's a journey we have to go on to get to where we're at in this shoebox. As you know, there's different levels of size in containers. They start from here, then they go to here, then they get a little bit bigger, and you're going to grab a pick-a-brick cup. And then once you get past the pick-a-brick cup, you're like, okay, shoebox. So at one point, I had all my trans in here.
Yep.
And I had all my singles in here. And then I had all my doubles in here. And then I had all my black and white separated out away from my color big ones. And then I kept separating them and kept separating. And I couldn't find my cheese slopes. And then I had a conversation with the cheese slopes. I said, what do you guys want?
You talk to the pieces.
You got to talk to the brick, brother. You got to talk to the brick. And they told me, they said, we all want to live in the same place.
Stop trying to segregate us. We want to live in the same habitat.
That's where this is where they want to be, and they want to be together. And so they live harmoniously in the shoebox now.
That was probably the most beautiful story I've ever heard on how someone sorts something.
Thanks, buddy. But they're here, and you can see there's a few extra white ones than but this was on the pick-a-brick wall, and that's why. Nice. So again, with the sand green 1x2s, thank you, Brick Jams. In the plates or tiles, not plates. So anyway, long story short, they live here. all together in a beautiful mishmash. And just as beautiful as Kevin's is sorted by color, these are also just as beautiful and almost look edible.
There, that probably also is a wonderful cathartic feeling to just put your fingers to that too, right?
Oh,
Like
you have
slopes. This is so that's the spin-off YouTube channel that you're gonna launch where it's just you putting your hands to the cheese slope.
And here's an interesting thing. And I'm not making light of anything at all. I have a friend, and her daughter is autistic.
Yeah.
And enjoys to just sift.
Yeah.
And let things like she sifts pieces of paper and grass, and I can imagine that she would absolutely just love to sift.
Yeah.
Cheese slopes. But it just to watch her do it, it is actually kind of relaxing even just to watch her. But yeah, there you go.
It's good stuff.
There it is.
Good stuff.
Yeah, man. So that's how I do it. That's how Kevin does it.
That's how I've done it.
That's how Kevin gets down. So how do you do it? Where your cheese slopes out? Do they live separately in a totalitarian society like Kevin's? Or are they free loving and living in a big old bucket?
And I would be interested to know if you put the to continue with what you just said, do you kind of keep your 1x2s and 1x1s together, or if you separate those?
For sure. That is definitely what I want to know. You guys tell us how you sort. Also, if me and Kevin's are different, tell us which one's better and why.
Oh, there we go.
That way me and Kevin can start fighting.
There it is. There it is.
All right, Kevin. Thanks for coming again.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Yep. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, what do they got to remember, Kev?
You got to love those bricks.
Bye, everybody.